We are live, it says. I don't know that there's anybody. Oh, Billy's there already. Good morning, Billy.
I don't know if I can see the
comments. I don't know that you can because I usually can't see them when Liz does this.
Oh, Billy. Oh,
Billy,
there we go.
Billy says it's sunny, finally. I know, right? All this rain. It's crazy.
There's a lot of flooding.
Yes. So Savannah was home this weekend because it was mom's weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I was supposed to go there, but I couldn't go because it was also prom for my other kid here. So she just came home for mom's weekend. But then she normally goes back on Monday morning and she's like, yeah, according to everything, I'm not going to be able to get back tomorrow because so many roads are closed. And then she was like, I don't want to drive back. Hi, Angie. I don't want to drive back. If the roads are flooded, I don't know what to do. So I ended up driving her to Athens yesterday and back.
Oh, jeez.
Which means now I have to go pick her up in a couple weeks, when it's Easter. Because her car's now here. She says, I'm going to be trapped with no car. I said, you'll make it. You're fine.
Hi, Kathleen.
Good morning. Good morning. So, if it's not one thing, it's another. Yeah, it was prom this week.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw the dress, right?
Yes.
I was trying to be really good and get it hemmed the day before the prom instead of the day of. And lovely Miss Renee helped me because I said, I just need the bottom ruffle taken off. And so we took the bottom, she took the bottom ruffle off for me on Friday. And I was like, all right, this is going to be easy. We don't even have to do anything because the underskirt was hemmed. And I was like, we took the ruffle off. Duh. I didn't realize when we took the ruffle off that the underskirt and the last layer of chiffon were still too long. So Saturday morning, I went, oh, we still have to cut off like 4 or 5 more inches of this dress.
Oh.
So, she had to be at her friend's for pictures at like 3. And at 1 o'clock, I was hemming the dress. Gotta love a rolled hem foot.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes, if you don't have a rolled hem foot for your sewing machine, you should have one in your arsenal because if you have to last minute hem a prom dress, you definitely will want it.
Or do it on your serger.
Or you can do it on your serger. And this month is National Serger Month.
It is. It is National Serger Month.
Yes.
And I had wonderful people at the Lexington store for the serger, make it and take it, and at the Ohio store.
Yes.
It was great.
It was so much fun. So yeah, if you missed out on that and you want to come into either store and check out a serger, we've got lots of sergers in the stores. They all do lots of fun things. This is the Bernina L890.
And what's great about a serger is a lot of people forget that it's like, or they don't know, is that sergers great for home decor,
right?
Like pillows or curtains, upholstery. Upholstery fabric. It's wonderful for upholstery fabric, especially for that 5-thread safety locks. Oh, my mind went blank. Where it does the chain stitch and the overlock at the same time.
Yes, 5-thread safety. Yeah, you're right. Yes, it's and you can do piecing and put your quilt together on a serger
with
using
that.
Using the serger. There are lots of tricks like using the serger to do your binding.
Mm-hmm.
There's all kinds of fun things that you can use your serger for, not just for him in a prom dress.
Yeah. Because so with that being said, and I got inspired with the serger, make it and take it. Liz is scheduled for me to teach a jelly roll serger quilt top.
Oh, that's fun.
Then also this one here. Grow.
That's exciting. We might have to do that serger jelly roll quilt. That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Anne says she never mastered the rolled hem. Well, let me tell you, I never mastered the rolled hem either because I just don't do it that often, right? Very rarely. But on Saturday, I'm like fretting over it and I like would start. And if I messed it up, I was like, oh, and I would like pick it out and start over it. And finally, I was like, you know what, silly goose? This is on the floor. Nobody's going to see this. Nobody's going to be crawling around at her feet. It is the underlayer. There are ruffles over top of it. It doesn't have to be perfect. So then once I did that, let me tell you what, I didn't have any problems. It just smooth as could be, just rolled him that right up. I was like, it was because I was fretting. I know that's what it was.
Yeah.
So, we, I am not at the store today. Had a little electrical problem and I'm waiting on the electrician at home. So, I don't have any new items to show. You're going to have to come in and see us at the store to see what's new this week. And Thomas said, doesn't look like they've got anything new yet to show this week. So, no new items to show, but lots of monthly specials or mid-month specials, things that are starting. Yes, I know it's always getting it started. That rolled him. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can talk a little bit about some of the specials that are going on. We'll see if I do this right.
Some of the specials, are we going to be talking about? We will have special pricing for classroom machines that are going to be at Paducah.
Well, that will be, I don't know if she put that on this list, but we'll talk about it. Good idea, Thomas. Don't forget Creative 4.5. The FOF Creative 4.5 is getting ready to retire. So if you're interested in that machine, make sure you check it out at either store location. We've got some accessory sales that have now started. You know, we're creeping up on Mother's Day, right? So they've gone ahead and kicked that accessory sale for both FOF and Husqvarna, as well as embroidery software. We've got 25% off notions, needles, stabilizers, presser feet, all those goodies. Bernina, we have some free gifts with purchase with the L890 and the L860 serger. So these are both air thread sergers that have a wonderful touchscreen that will show you step by step what you need to do for each type of stitch. It's absolutely amazing. And this serger, let me tell you, is just the cream of the crop. It sounds it just hums when it sews. It sounds so pretty and soft and quiet, and it makes such a beautiful stitch. So make sure you check out those sergers. The B475 QE from Bernina is on special this month. We've got some great Bernette air threading sergers that are on special. These also are great. There's an overlock machine. There's a cover lock machine. So cover stitch only, and a cover and overlock cover combo in the Bernette B series sergers that all are air threading that are just absolutely fabulous. Also, a couple other Bernina sergers, non-air threading. These make beautiful stitches. I love that L460. Just makes such a nice stitch. It's a nice small serger to have around.
And I want to clarify for everybody because I have found that a lot of people don't understand the difference between an overlock and a cover lock.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
overlock is your standard basic serger stitch machine. Your cover stitch is the one that, if you don't know, it's the one that you, when you look at the bottom of your t-shirt hem, and it looks like a twin needle, but the backside is so clean and everything. That's your cover stitch, and also does a chain stitch. So that's what the difference is between the overlock and the cover stitch.
Thank you, Thomas. And the Bernina and Bernette serger feet this month are going to be 20% off. So if there's any serger feet that you need, now is a great time to check those out as well. So lots of specials going on there. We'll come back and talk about Paducah specials while I've got my screen up here and we're sharing classes. Don't forget there are classes going on both in Lexington and Centerville. Sit and Sew Fridays. You can do the long arm test drive. So if you've ever been interested in learning a little bit more about a long arm, you can set up a time at the store in Lexington to go in and take a project and learn how to use the long arm. So make sure you call to set that up. It's kind of a one-on-one thing, or if you have, a friend or two and you want to go together and learn, that would be something fun to do. Thomas, what is Sip and Sew?
Okay, so one of our customers who always has to work during the week, can never make to Sit and Sew Fridays. She wanted to be able to have a sit and sew type of feature. So she's like, well, sip and sew. It's not, it's like, have cocoa or something, but it's in the evening. So for those people who work during the week and they can't sit and sew Friday, there's another class so that you could come in the evening, and it's a great way to sit down, get a little bit of help, but also sew with other people and socialize.
Yes, so that looks like that's happening on Monday evenings. So
Mm-hmm.
tonight, there's one tonight, it looks like.
And
Yeah.
Sharon, yes, the L890 was the machine that was in the middle of the class that we did on Friday. And Stacy had said that you guys got some new strapping in at the Ohio store.
Oh, nice.
And a llama pattern.
Oh, yeah. I'll show those next week. If you haven't stopped in to see them, I forgot about that little llama pattern. It is the cutest. It's a stuffed animal. Like, the little riding horse that you can on the pole on the big dowel rod.
Yeah.
It's a cute llama pattern to
Oh,
make
really?
a riding llama. So cute. And a bunch of Sally tomato webbing strapping came in, those real fun prints. We've got that Casablanca water bottle bag coming up. So if you're still waiting on webbing, that would be a great thing to come in and check out. But Lexington also has sewing machine basics coming up if you're interested or know someone who has a machine and they're interested in just learning out the general basic functions of a sewing machine. This class, in my opinion, is super important for anyone who is learning to sew with a sewing machine, because it's not about learning how to sew, it's about learning how to use your tools properly. It'll make you have much less stress and teach you how to troubleshoot along the way. You guys also have the Learn How to Sew Quilted Pouch and the Harper Hold All Tote, an edge-to-edge quilting and embroidery class coming up. Thomas is doing a Sergers Aren't Scary and a Hemming Basics class coming up in May. Does look like there's some additional classes here. Embroidery placement, this cute 2M junior quilt, speedy serger strip quilt, and machine embroidery fundamentals. So we also have some classes going on in Centerville. Something is not right here, so I got to fix that. Classes in Centerville are not showing up on here at the moment, so we are going to have to do some fixing to the website. I'm not sure what's going on. I just found that. So when some classes on your guys' site got updated, they went to all three places. So we do have some classes still coming up in Centerville. The Casablanca water bottle tote is happening. Ooh, you're testing my memory. The Stacy's Block of the Month quilt is coming up, I believe, next Monday. So if you're in that class, the Sally Tomato Bag of the Month class will be coming up. The next one will be I think it's this coming Saturday. So we will get that fixed and get the classes updated online as soon as possible. Sorry about that, but technical errors, you know how that goes.
Darren was wondering, are you guys going to have any SONET class?
We do have, she's just about wrapping up section 8 of the software classes, and we will start a new round here. I have to look at the dates. I think the section 8 classes are coming up in May, so we'll probably start a new section of my SONET classes starting at the beginning in June.
Yes,
We'll
Kathleen.
let you know as soon as we have it.
Tomato kits without taking the class.
Yes, they sure are. Just let us know which months you're looking for, and we will be glad to get those for you. Paducah's coming up.
I am so excited. I love Paducah. Everybody should come see our booth in Paducah.
Yes, if you're coming to Paducah, come and visit us. We will be the FOF, Husqvarna Viking, and Laura Star, as well as the Aero Cabinet dealer at the show. So we'll have a big chunk of an aisle where we'll be kind of spread out, and we also will have 2 classrooms full of brand new machines that we're going to set up and have out, and those machines will be available for purchase. So if you're interested, we're going to have in the Husqvarna room, we're going to have designer Epic 3s. We're going to have some 97 Qs, quilt machines. And in the FOF room, we're going to have performance icons as well as creative performance 950. So that's a sewing and embroidery combination. We've got great special pricing on those. So if you're interested in any of those machines and you aren't coming to Paducah or you don't want to wait for Paducah, come into the store, check them out, and put your deposit on one, claim one. It will be yours. I know we've already got some that have claim tags on them. So make sure that you come in and check them out. They are all machines that have a nice big 12-inch throat. Like I said, a couple have embroidery options, some with projection, some they all have an fully automatic needle threader. So lots of fun options there.
All of those have 9mm wide stitches. They have the dual feed. So the FOF has the IDT. The Husqvarna Viking has the IDF. So they're wonderful, top of the line machines at a great price. We just can't say the price over. So you need to call us and come in.
And I will reach out to you about Creative Icon too and get you some information on what's going on with those two, because we do have some things going on there as well. Does anybody have any questions today? I know we didn't show anything new. We covered a lot of things. Accessories on special this month. Serger accessories for Bernina, 20% off. FOF Viking accessories, software, running on that 25% off upcoming Mother's Day specials. Some great machine sales, as well as upcoming Paducah goodies. So make sure you're checking all that out. Classes, like I said, we'll get that fixed and updated on the website as we continue to keep adding more on there. But please feel free to check in with us and get signed up for some classes.
And I know that Liz will probably bring it up next week, but I'm going to go ahead and say it just as a reminder. When it's the week of Paducah, the Lexington store hours will be limited.
Yes.
So
we'll get those posted.
Yeah, it's posted on the door, and but so the Lexington hours will be different during the week of Paducah, which is Liz,
the 21st.
Leave Easter Sunday, and then we come back Saturday.
Yep. So that week they'll have adjusted hours in Lexington, as well as Trying to think what else. There was something else about Paducah I was going to tell you. I don't remember. I hope Paducah's not flooding.
I haven't heard.
I've been worried about them. Worried about all the people. After driving to Athens yesterday, whew, there's a lot of water. There's a lot of water, a lot of places where those rivers are. So
Yeah.
stay safe if you're out and about. And we will see you this week. Come in to the store. Check things out.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. See you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.